Hey, we're live. Awesome. Right, usual stuff. Sub, like, comment as always. Sorry I'm late. Shopping day as always. I would have been live a little bit earlier, but I had to go to the toilet, and then, well, I was in the middle of watching an anime, and then I had to go put groceries away, and then I had to go to the toilet, and then I had to finish watching the anime episode, and yeah. I swear, streaming is important to me, and I love you guys, but, like, I had to finish watching the episode anyway, because otherwise when I come back to it, I would just drop the entire anime, so, yeah. Sorry about that. It's really hard for me to stick with watching things these days, so whenever I do, I try and stick with it for as long as possible. Because, yeah, I think we should have gone out shopping normal time, but we went out half an hour later, I think, because, yeah. I think my dad thought I needed a shower, but I had a shower last night, so, yeah. Miscommunication there. Oh, there's Jean. I was going to say, I hope you're doing well. I should be doing very well because Convergence update. And I looks like a Jonah is by the door. I'll be back in a second. Hello there, Jonah. You go, buddy. There you go. You can stay in here for a second. You can go. I'll shut the window as well. Hopefully the smell in my room may have gone. It always smells horrible in here because of, well... Cool. So last time... we did Caelid. Yeah, we did all Caelid. We're gonna do Ainsel today, that's right. Awesome. Lovely. I haven't seen much about that new... I read the patch notes because that Convergence update. I'm interested in all those new bosses because new bosses always interest me. Ooh, big spooky. I know Kaimar's back, and they've got a bunch of other stuff, and I want to know what their movesets are like. What are they reskinning this time? What is going on? But I definitely will do a Convergence run sometime in the future. Probably, well, definitely post DLC. It'll be a while, I think, before they get to the DLC, but... yeah. Very big fan of good level design. I think that's one of Convergence's actual weaknesses, is... at least compared to Elden Ring Reforged, is... Convergence does all like this big stuff for big updates, but it always ends up being a little bit unpolished, and then it takes a couple of updates for it to get polished properly. Like, I know there's like some... from the people on the ERR Discord talking about it, there's like some, you step on some assets, lighting changes randomly, there's some misaligned assets, clipping, stuff like that, and that's all stuff that, will get reported and fixed by Convergence, but like with Elden Ring Reforged, it seems focused a bit more on making sure each update is as flawless as possible, whereas Convergence just puts as much out as possible for big hype updates, and yeah, different philosophies, I guess. And how about Nico? How you can see, I hope you're doing well. I'm doing well, I think I'm doing good, I don't know. I will say Convergence is very, very impressive with what it does. Definitely the model work and the VFX and the boss fights, all that, but I think level design, assets, stuff like that, I think they need to spend a little bit more time cleaning that up. But if you just want to get through as many, like, another thing with Convergence as well is obviously it's still in, is alpha or beta? I know it's in either alpha or beta, and eventually it will be full release, and that's when it will basically be polished and all that. Not sure when that's going to be. Delta. Yeah, that makes sense. It has improved lots since DS3, yeah. The problem with the Dark Souls 3 Convergence mod is just they set themselves a time limit that they couldn't really achieve. They didn't have the same amount of people, and didn't have the same amount of time, because obviously Aaron probably at that time was busy with Archthrones, so yeah, what they could do was a bit more limited, and definitely showed a little bit of Convergence Dark Souls 3 with how unfinished certain things are. It's definitely a lot less polished in a lot of areas, which is what I hope changes with Convergence Elden Ring, is that once once it gets to full release, everything gets polished up and it all gets tidied up and it all becomes as close to a From Software game can. In terms of perfection. I know it's really hard to achieve, but that's what I would hope. Yeah, Aaron is still busy with Hearthstones. So, yeah. And he's not someone that does the map stuff, I believe. He's mostly he does models and VFX, I'm fairly sure. And probably directs some movesets and stuff like that. I'm not really too sure what he does. I know he does VFX and models though. Whereas both mods, same development time lately. Yeah, that's also a thing that'll help as time goes on, is they'll get more people wanting to help out and those people will get more experienced and, you know, because Elden Ring Reforged actually has a nitpicker. Well, I guess nitpicking is a little bit insulting. I don't mean it in like a bad way to them. They are someone that's like got a keen eye for asset misplacements, clipping, Z-fighting, stuff like that. Just like things that are just out of place and look wrong. They've got someone that looks out for their stuff and actively is fixing it. Like, is going around every single map and fixing every single little tiny asset misplacement or anything that they've noticed that even FromSoft's left in. So, I don't think Convergence has someone as dedicated as that, unfortunately. That'll be very, very interesting to see when that's all done, because that's a lot of work. And most people won't really notice it, but those who pay attention will really notice it. Please do not shoot me. Ow! I shot me. Your eye has a keener eye. Your headphones are only just now on their way. I mean, they hopefully should arrive this week then. That'd be good. Oh, we got sleep meat. That'll be useful for the DLC maybe. I don't know. Miyazaki has focused on feat shots. You know, has anyone looked at Aaron's models and found, like, some common theme in between them that's, like, clearly his fetish? Because I haven't seen that yet, so... Oh, man. $40,000 to level up. Fairly sure we will not get a water level. No clue is Aaron. Aaron the Baron. He is one of the devs for Convergence, as well as Erdtree. So yeah, a very, very talented modder, definitely. I'd say probably one of the most talented modders there is. He sort of just like came out of nowhere, and then 6 months later was like one of the best modders in the modding community. It's kind of insane. Just, you know, taught himself Blender, all that, made really cool models. I mean, I could imagine Convergence doing a water level. I could imagine it because they could port the swimming animations from Sekiro. The only issue with swimming would be it would probably look a bit funky with heavy armor. So they could do a water level, but I don't think they would because I think it would be kind of janky. But you can port the swimming animations from Sekiro, or probably, you know, probably kibash some other animations together, because it's just, essentially it's just flying. Oh, for the DLC, yeah, no, I don't think we'll get water levels in the DLC. I haven't seen, well, like, looking at the trailers, I haven't seen anything in the Shadowlands that looks like an ocean, so... Yeah, Elden Ring doesn't need swimming, and definitely with armor, it would have been a bit too difficult to implement. Like, you could just have, like, if you can only swim while it light loads, but that would be kind of annoying. And then it's like, well, how do you do underwater combat? Is there underwater combat? how do the is it gonna be loot? Is it gonna be fighting? What's gonna be down there? Like it's a whole big mess trying to add swimming because there's a lot to go with it. So, like I understand why it's not a thing in Elden Ring, definitely. Maybe they'll add swimming at some point to these sort of Soulsy ones, but I wouldn't expect it. Bull goat armor players swimming. Yeah, exactly. That would look stupid. Yeah, Sekiro doesn't really have underwater combat. You just slash with your sword or you dive forward with your sword, and it's horrible. It sucks. Fighting the headless underwater sucks. Everyone hates it. So yeah, it's not something that I think is well executed. Add fishing. I don't think Souls games are the place for fishing. Because Souls games have like a very non-realistic approach to things. Like the world is definitely not realistic. So adding like real world things like fishing would feel really out of place. It would just feel odd. And plus it wouldn't fit naturally into the sort of the flow of these games, which is just to go from combat encounter to combat encounter. As well, like that's also an issue. Is how would a side activity fit into the flow of the game? Because like something to go fishing, that breaks the flow of the game. So yeah. Souls is very focused on the combat. That's the core part of Souls game is combat and exploration. So anything that gets the player to stop moving and stop exploring or stop doing combat is something that would break the flow and not fit very well, unfortunately. But like, you know, in those more realistic, you know, ones like your Skyrims and your Legend of Zelda, stuff like that. Like Legend of Zelda's puzzle game, so like you can add all sorts with that, because the puzzle element adds like, oh, we can add all sorts because Link's going to be stopping to do these things, and we can stop him to do fishing as well. And, you know, Skyrim and stuff are trying to have, like, realistic stuff with the blacksmithing and all that stuff, so, like, fishing with this in there, so, yeah. So many RPGs with fishing is a funny idea. I mean, I did actually, there is one game I have played where I enjoyed the fishing quite a lot, and that was Far Cry 5. Far Cry 5 had really fun fishing. I actually really enjoyed it. Fishing is for relaxing, we have bonfires for this. No, we have Vati ASMR for relaxing. Where you going? You got nowhere to go. Aha. I just also completely forgot I had spells. Poe! Quit missing! Oh my god! Get triggered by a home-cooked lore passing for official lore. Yeah, that's the thing about Souls games, is people want there to be official lore, but that goes against Miyazaki's whole intention with the vague lore. It's to build your own story out of it, and to question things, and, you know, never be any real concrete answers. It's just how it's meant to be that players build their own story, and it's an interesting way of storytelling, and it's very unique to Miyazaki, and it's great. I like listening to some theories, because it's always interesting hearing another person's perspective, but yeah. People do treat Vati like gospel, so. The way he presents his lore is annoying. Yeah. Also, hang on. I should madness myself. Wake up, Mimic. I'm gonna madness you. How close do I have to get? Bloody hell. Oh lord. Oh god, lag. I'm surprised they haven't used any spells on me yet. You fucker! Oh lord, what is that one? Let me heal. The Mimic boss in Convergence is kind of fun. How's it different? I like Mimic. Mimic is a really cool concept. I really, really like it. I just wish it was a bit tougher. But I don't like NPC fights, so like that's kind of against what I like, because I like NPCs. I fucking hate NPCs. A really fun boss for the DLC would be a Mimic tier that like mimics bosses. Specifically demigods, so like one moment it's doing like a Godric ground slam into like a Millennial Waterfowl or something crazy like that. That'd be fun. Like it actually shifts, you know, appearances as well, and you guys sort of pay attention to what it is and then counter that and stuff. That'd be very cool. A stand user boss. I feel like I missed an item, but I don't know. The dude on a horse. I should probably get on my horse. With 3 different stands, which are bosses. I mean, that could have been Elden Beast. Elden Beast, like, using Radagon and Marika as puppets during the fight could have been cool. That could have been really cool. Godfrey using Sarosh as a stand. Yeah, like, everyone expected from Godfrey and Sarosh that would be kind of like Sister Frieda. That, well, kind of like Sister Frieda plus Ornstein and Smo, I guess. Where Phase 1 would be Godfrey, Phase 2 would be Godfrey and Sarosh, and then Phase 3 would be whichever one of them, powered up by the other one, you killed last. Wasted chance and all that. I mean, yeah, like, well, Sarosh's whole thing is just to keep Godfrey's bloodlust in check. That's legitimately it. Godfrey is such a Chad that all he wants to do is fucking murder things. I need battle. Give me battle. I need a murder. I need a kill. All the damn time. That's Godfrey. And somehow he was a good Elden Lord. I guess just going around murdering stuff for a few years was what Marika needed at the time. But then what's the point of Radagon? Radagon's the same. Radagon's going around murdering stuff as well. Oh my god. I know this area probably has been changed a lot in the latest Convergence update, I think. Oh. 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 Just to turn the fight against Elder Beast to be a Metal Gear Rising Revengeance quick time event where you kick the ass of the boss that lasts 20 minutes. Oh god, I hate quick time event stuff because I'm just terrible at them. Because I have really bad reaction times when it comes to them. So, that'd probably be worse somehow. Wow. I hit you with 2 charged R2s and you get a stagger. Fucking hell, I hate red balls. Combine all mariners into the same lake would make it interesting. And that'd be like a cool thing. You like defeat all the mariners around the world, and then oh, what was I gonna say? And then like in like I don't know, what's his name? Godwin? Yeah, Godwin's arena. You end up having some like giant fuck off skeleton boss spawn there. I don't think you could reskin into like a giant boat and make it a boss. I'm trying to think. Where's the red wolf? I don't know where the wolf's gone, but okay. Mariner using an aircraft carrier. Armada. Yeah, clipped your tail, you fucker. God damn it! The fucking got blood! Over there! You're adorable, Seth. Right, last side of Grace, not Steak America. I don't know why there's Steak America in this area, it's really dumb. Silly ideas are not feedback, yeah. I mean, like, there's a lot of really silly mod ideas you can have. Like, one is, like, having a bunch of different Godricks around the map, but with different things grafted onto them. So, like, you'd have, like, I don't know, a lobster, a falling star, a beast, a fire prelate as, like, a machine gun. Like, I don't know, you could do crazy stuff like that. That could be really interesting and fun. What the hell was that? Why do you have more health than Radahn, by the way? Oh my lord, something with the glint blades. Oh, you fucking bastard! I hate this red wolf! He's so annoying! What was that? Just kill me. Get it over with. Other side of the dragon, Godric rather headless body the dragon by the neck. Just firing dragon shit at you. Actually, graft like one of the giant skeletons onto his arm with like the laser. That would be. Or like crafted a stell onto his arm. Well, I guess a falling star base sort of interesting that. Actually, Godric with like all the different demigods grafted onto him is like some kind of mega boss would be really fucking funny. God, like, I pushed B and nothing happened. Man, I love delayed attacks. They're my fucking favorite. Yeah. Like, hang on, I need to rant about wild red wolves. Oh, for fuck's sake, the Steak America. Wild Red Wolves are some of the worst enemies I've ever encountered in a From Software game, because they do not have very good openings. The non-wild ones, like the Red Wolf of Radagon and the Galmir Hero's Grave one, Red Wolf the Champion I think it is, they're perfectly fine. I have no issue with them because they have the sword attacks. Sword attacks give the Red Wolves really, really good, really long openings, makes them really easy to fight. These wild ones do not have the sword attacks though, so they have very, very limited openings, which with slow weapons like this, makes them an absolute pain in the ass. So like, I'm at his mercy. I've got to wait for him to do an attack that I can actually punish. I hate playing passively. Okay, lingering hitbox, of course. Into delays? Fucking why? Do we need the delayed one? Jesus fucking Christ. From Soft okayed this? Who was like, you know what we need out in the wild? Is Red Wolves. Same health as the boss. Actually, give them more health because it's scaled higher. And also, take away sword attacks so they have no clear openings. It'll be fun, I'm sure players will love it. Oh, and we're also going to leave a Stake America in the air to make so they keep spawning the wrong spot. Fucking fantastic. Ship that shit. God, I'm mad. You're a good girl though, Sif. You're absolutely fantastic. Yes, you are. I have no idea if I've got my runes or not. Like, have I picked up runes every single time? I can't remember. I don't even know anymore. Okay, good. I have been picking them up. You know, I'm going to try using my ranged attacks, and let's see if he dodges. That hitbox lingers, and it's fucking terrible. That turnaround lunge, I cannot react to it. It's so fast. Sorry, this might be the entire stream, is me trying to kill this one red wolf for like an hour. But like, I feel like I have to. It's like I have to do every single run is try and kill this damn red wolf because I fucking hate him. This one and the one on the Moonlight Altar are both pretty bad. Moonlight Altar 1 is obviously even more tankier. I believe the one in the Snowfield does have the sword attacks, weirdly enough. But this one here doesn't, because of course not. Why we give him sword attacks? Why we make it easy? That's probably was their thought process, was like, oh, the sword attacks will make it too difficult, so we'll remove them. But it's like had the opposite effect with this boss. You're not gonna lunge after me? Okay. Of course. Of course! Oh, you fucking bastard! Yay! How many runes? 2,000 runes! And people wonder why people skip 90% of this game. That's why. Because a difficult encounter like that, I could just kill 6 wolves and get the same amount of runes. Or I could go kill Radahn and get 100,000. Like, that's one of the massive issues with Elden Ring, is just the rune rewards are just all over the place. And not in a good way. Oh, they're elusive. As you can see, I'm doing well. There we go. Oh, you're gonna escape. Torrent can't jump. Oh, for Pete's sake. Wait. Aha. I got him. Awesome. Right now, Red Wolf's dead. I'm gonna die to a rat. 100% guaranteed. Also, hello, Radahn. Well, maybe not a rat. Maybe the shaman ladies. I don't know. We'll see. She's gonna slap if she gets close. I don't want to be slapped. Archron's shit is unbalanced. It's definitely got a lot of work, yes, but it's not as bad as it once was. Archron's was a lot more unbalanced at start. Oh, at start? At release, it was a lot worse, and it's improved a lot since then. But yeah, I think if you do things in the correct order with the thrones, it's not too bad, but it's not very clear on that order, so yeah. What was I gonna say? Oh, and I think everything will be different by full release as well, so yeah. Yep, this is, I think, the same rat that's been in Dark Souls 1, Dark Souls 3, and also now Elden Ring. I'm surprised it wasn't in Dark Souls 2 and Sekiro as well. I think Bloodborne had unique rats. I can't remember. There's a golden rune 12, and a dude. What did you do? What did you do? What the hell? Why did you think Torrent could jump that high? You can't jump that high. He's got little tiny legs. Okay. Careful. You know, I could just get off the horse to make that a lot safer, but there we go. And there we go. You've never seen this area. This is not Grom. This is off to the back of it. Okay, we're gonna do that. I'm just gonna do this. Oh, she's gonna slap me. Fuck! Ran out of stamina. That's one problem with Honed Bolt. It takes a lot more stamina for some reason. Okay. Astral Infant's Head, which I'll never use because it's really, really bad. Okay, let's try and get back without dying. That's the next goal, because I don't want to fight the Red Wolf again. You know the area, you've never seen this portion, yeah. It's not very clear that you can come over here. Like, it feels like it's just background scenery, but yeah, you can jump over to here and explore. Which is, I guess, one fault of this area then. There we go, another strike against Nokron. We have Red Wolf and we have Unclear Boundary. I did get that flame though, cool. I guess next flame would be down here. Oh, this is the one that's guarded by... Oh, yes, this one. They add water to Archrones. Don't think DS3 has water. Earthel. Earthel has water. It has the, area you go through an ocean. I mean, there's, one of the areas from Archrones, it has, Hyde's Tower from Dark Souls 2 as one of the thrones. Oh, I got her furs as well. Nice. Stop with the horns. Why with the horns? Seriously. Also, I can maybe do Mystical Shaman look at some point because I've got Mystical Shaman horns now. Why is it always corpse? You haven't been it yet, so you'll see. Yeah. I'm trying to think. Yeah. Yeah, there's definitely an ocean area in Erdtree, yeah. And there's, I think they posted a teaser on Twitter today for another water area as well. And I know that there's also an area after Cathedral of the Deep that'll be water themed as well. There'll be Farron Forest, which is mentioned in the demo. And it's mentioned that there are deep creatures that jump out at you and try and eat you, which will be fun. If I see a single shark thing from Bloodborne, I am out. I'm not playing. But I haven't actually fought those things yet because I never played Bloodborne, but heard they're terrible. How did you die? Did you try to jump across? Oh. 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 Man, I love the tease of Mogwin Palace. Like, you just see it from so far away, and you never think you're gonna get there, and all of a sudden you're there, and you're like, holy shit. I already have Elden Ring DLC pre-ordered. So yeah. I'll be streaming it day one as well, hopefully. Cause we're coming out on the weekend, I think, for me. So that'll be interesting. Oh, there's a couple of dudes there. Yeah, no, the rabbits! That's what I wanted to lock onto, is the fucking rabbits! Dear lord. Oh, I got his leggings. Did this one drop anything? Oh, he did. Drop some arrows by the looks of it. Yeah. Thin beast bones, not arrows. Okay. You're gonna wait until reviews. Yeah, I know it's From Software. Plus, also, I stream From Software stuff, so, like, I trust it's gonna be good, and I'm gonna stream it anyway, whether or not it is good, so, like, I had the money at the time, so, yeah, pre-ordered it, just because I had the money at the time. Can't always guarantee my financial situation, so, yeah. God damn! What? I pushed R2! Where's my follow-up? What? Man, this game can suck sometimes with the input drops. Well, no, because it was right after the Flaming Strike, so I wasn't in any kind of stunned state. I was perfectly safe to do the follow-up. It just didn't, so I just stood there like an idiot and got hit instead of staggering the enemy and stopping him from hitting me. For some reason. I don't understand how this game works sometimes. Right, you and your glowy horns can piss off. Oh, of course, we're gonna have them shooting at us. If I go into here, will they drop down and try and kill me? Looks like they might. Or one of them does. I don't want to go up there and deal with the archers. That sounds like a terrible move. But I'm gonna have to, because they're gonna... Oh. I can't get off the horse in time. Okay. Where did you come from? There we go. Awesome. Thank you, follow-up, for actually working. Hello there, Nah. How you can see, I hope you're doing well. Yeah, I wanted to lock onto a fucking deer! Oh my lord, I hate this area and its bloody animal population. With these bloody horned ones, they're just fucking rabid. God, need to get the rabies vaccine down here for those fellas. Bloody hell. Hopefully you customize the horse in the DLC. I doubt it. Maybe like torrent skin might be a thing, but I doubt it. The Berserk Haunt skin. Oh god. You know, I think it'd be really, really cool. Would be like if FromSoft actually got the rights to make like a full-on Berserk-inspired game. Like they had the rights to use stuff from Berserk, but like they wouldn't want to tell like the Guts story. They're pretty something unique in the Berserk universe. That'd be really cool. Shadowmere. Isn't that like that's the Dark Brotherhood one from Skyrim, isn't it? As like immortal, except if you drive it off a cliff, in which case it dies. Immortal in quotation marks, I guess. I'm still not locked onto him, by the way. I'm locked onto a fucking spring here in the back, because of course. This game really needs, well, it really needed something to make it so you, in combat, you can't lock onto animals. Would have been the simplest solution, I guess. But oh well. What am I looking for? I think I'm just looking for items, but I think I've got everything. So I think I can go and beat up the moose if I want to. Let's go beat up the moose. I'm not full health, but who cares? Also, dead dude whose item I missed. Ah, 5 hefty beast bones just sitting in the open. Gee, like that, like those 3 yesterday that were guarded by 3 fucking T-Rex dogs. Love you, Elden Ring. Beautiful. Okay. Moose. Miyazaki just makes Skull Knight backstory. God. Oh, that'd be so cool. Way too early, Poe. Fucking Jesus. Well, that follow-up does big damage. He believes he can fly. Alright, where are you going, you fucker? Okay, he's over there. He's not gonna heal yet, so that's just him teleporting. Who decided Moose should be able to dodge? Who decided that Moose can dodge? Everything in this game has a fucking dodge button. Ah, you fucking hate you. And of course that misses, because everything misses when these things don't stop fucking moving! I'm in a great mood, I think. You're teleporting again? Oh, you fucking... And you're just going over here! Oh, but you're invincible while you're teleporting. Okay, cool, thanks, Stamina. Much appreciated. But he's dead. He's straight up dead. He's got 0 health. What do you mean? Fucking bullshit. You wish the hunting was a little more in depth? Yeah. Well, the hunting and crafting in this game feels like it's just tacked on because open world game. That's, I think, its big issue. It doesn't really feel like it really has much of a purpose. Again, like I was talking earlier about, like, what's the flow of gameplay in Elden Ring, I think they struggle to find where they could fit crafting and hunting into the stereotypical from gameplay flow, which is exploration and combat. Obviously, crafting can play into combat, but is not integrated well enough to really make it an integral part of that combat, so it just sort of feels like it's off to the side and except from that flow, so, you know. Again, it's like if there was fishing, it would be the same thing. It would just be something off to the side, it doesn't really matter. Next Doom game will be a lot slower, so... Oh, good! I hope they back away from the fucking spastic switch weapons every 0.5 seconds or die gameplay of Doom Eternal, because that was not very fun for certain people, myself included. Yeah, this game's just really big Dark Souls. I think its biggest issue is it hasn't done enough to really earn its own identity to make a lot of those core systems that were added actually feel like they have a place. It's still very much combat exploration, which is what Souls was, so... Hopefully they'll figure things out in future with Elden Ring 2, or whatever other open world games they do. Oh, happy birthday, Omni! Oh, you have a great day. Good to see you as well. Oh, there, Omni, how you see? Hope you're doing well. Doom guy with a great sword. Such Argenta, Night Signals were more medieval. I mean, like, yeah, in Oddworld, like, the Crucible, you need to know how to wield a sword, wouldn't you? You're trying to farm this exact weapon today, Omni. I got this in Castle Morn, I was very happy. Oh shit! I held B, I didn't push it! Fucking goddamn. That was close and scary. Jesus. Yes, because I am faith strength, so really, really good. I'm looking at Executioner's Great Axe being like a good option as well, because I saw someone using that, posting their build somewhere, and it has, I believe, descaling in strength when Flame Art infused, which isn't half bad, considering this is E-scaling with Flame Art, so... Another year without being detained by police. Oh, God. I mean, all Omni has to do is just look at someone the wrong way and all of a sudden he's in prison for 25 years, or you get shot. Either or, really, depending on whereabouts in the US he is. And... You want to play Bloodborne, but you don't want to buy a whole console. Yeah, I'm the same. I've not ever played Bloodborne, because I own a PS4. Only console exclusive FromSoft game I have is Demon's Souls PS3. And that's it. Bloodborne's good, but not by an entire console good. is probably the best way to put it. Because it's very much the game Miyazaki was working on after Dark Souls 1. So it's still got a lot of Dark Souls 1 isms in it that hold it back a lot of ways. Like, you can't respec your stats is like a big issue for me personally. Because a lot of those sort of, I guess, oh, what's the word? Like player-centric sort of things. I can't remember what the term is. God. I can't remember what it's called. But it's like, putting features in your games that, they're just for convenience more than anything. Rather than just excluding them because you want to make it difficult or something like that. Like, as FromSoft has come along, they've added more convenience features that are just really helpful. So, and Bloodborne lacks a lot of those, unfortunately. It was Dark Souls 2 that added a lot of them, which is really surprising. I think just different approaches, because Miyazaki probably wasn't thinking of those types of things. Yeah, that's the same as Demon Souls as well. So in some ways, Bloodborne regresses back, because I wonder if Bloodborne was built on top of Demon Souls. Because you also have the same healing system as Demon Souls as well. I have Lollipop Chainsaw on Xbox 360, actually. Hello there, Grand Soren, by the way. How you can see if you're doing well. Like, right before I stopped playing Xbox 360, I bought, like, 5 games for cheap, and then never played them. So Lollipop Chainsaw is one of them. Metal Gear Rising Revengeance, I think, was another one. Devil May Cry, the edgelord version was another one. I think it was like 5 games, I can't remember all of them. That's 3 of them. and Common Dungeon is totally allowed for blood vial purchasing, because you should not need to farm blood vials in Bloodborne at all. It's a stupid thing. So just getting a bunch of blood echoes and buying them is totally legit. Hey, bonk, bonk. I see a lot of people wearing the doing mage builds. He's got double staff of loss, I think. Are you a person? You're a person, aren't you? Easy. Yeah, I've got Metal Gear Rising Revengeance on PC as well. I need to play it, but like so many other things to play, and I think I'm gonna be playing Cyberpunk for the next like 500 hours at this point, because Cyberpunk is so good. Cyberpunk actually has a female character that I actually am like, holy crap, you're actually amazing. I want to play as a male character just so I can romance her, because she's just really cool. Okay. I think it's everything down here, except for, you know, the legendary treasure of Nokron and feet. You've got Mogwin's spear already? Bloody hell! Less than a month, Omni, less than a month. Do I think Elden Ring should have been open world? Yes, I think this game should have been open world. Because I want From Software to continue to make open world games. They needed to start somewhere. I think while Elden Ring is definitely very weak in a lot of areas as an open world game, it's definitely something that FromSoft can learn from and improve over time. So I think it's a good first step for them, and then they'll make some really, really awesome open world games in future that'll be well worth going through some of the, less polished sides of Elden Ring. Because it took FromSoft a bit to, go from Demon Souls all the way through to Dark Souls 3, and a lot of things changed, a lot of things got better, and definitely things will improve in the next game. I think we'll even start to see some of those improvements in the DLC, hopefully, because DLC always shows off some of From Software's interesting ideas, which is always good. PvP used Flaming Strike and initial move repeatedly, trying to basically stun lock player character. I mean, that's like a big thing that the PvP in Elden Ring did, is it removed combos, essentially. I can hit someone once, but then they'll always escape. So you can't just, like, combo people, which is seen by people as, like, a bad thing. You want to kill the fire basket. Well, one of the story trailer, the one that came out recently, showed, like, multiple of those things. So they could be, like, a common, like, open field boss. Kind of like the Erdtree avatars. You can just find them wandering the world every now and then. Although I hope not. I hope it's just like you fight one of them and that's it. Because I don't really want too many repeat bosses in DLC. That'd be good. Less repeat bosses would be a huge bonus. I can't wait to see what's up with Mikola. That's what I just want to know. I want to know what the hell's up with Mikola. We're gonna fight him? We're gonna have to kill him? What's gonna happen there? And like, how is... And I know DLC doesn't really ever tie in with base game, but like... I feel like it would kind of have to with the Melania and the Moog stuff, but I don't know what they're gonna do with all that. Oh yeah, Elden Ring definitely looks a lot better than Dark Souls 3, definitely. I think best looking was Sekiro, because Sekiro had a very clear style, very clear theme, and they really stuck to it, and it's really, really pretty. I think Fountainhead is one of the best looking areas FromSoft ever made. I think for FromSoft to... I think FromSoft is going to have to upgrade their engine again, or they're going to need to look at getting a new engine, though, for future titles. Because it's the same engine that they've been using since Demon Souls. Only Dark Souls 2 uses a different engine, so... I mean, like, someone's saying it's a Mikola Knight, some are saying it's Mikola, I think someone's saying it was Marika. I think it was Max the Miracle, who literally has created the sword from scratch, and called it Marika Sword. And you could download it from Nexus, so, you know... You want the DLC items early. Modders are on that. No Godwin at all? I'm not too sure what's happening with Godwin. Radana's full form. We won't see that, I don't think, because it's definitely Shadowlands is separate, so we won't see anything from the base game really show up, I don't think, unfortunately. I guess I should just go back this way first. Well, that's not much damage. Okay, let's just use Lightning Strike then. I like how slapping these guys with a giant axe has not phased them at all. I don't know if I do running R2s, I think they'll stagger. But... Ow! Okay. God, you go flying back. Actually, a boss rush would be cool as well. If as part of the DLC we get like a boss rush mode to refight bosses. That would be pretty cool. Because we got that instead in Sekiro, so maybe that'd be something they would be looking at in Elden Ring. That'd be really, really cool. Being able to refight bosses. I don't think they'd go with the like stronger bosses they did in Sekiro, like the inner bosses, but still be cool. Can you stop fucking poking me? God damn, these Claymen are annoying. And is that one stuck in a rock? That one was stuck in a rock, okay. I still prefer the boss fights in Dark Souls 3, personally. But definitely, yeah, I think there still needs to be some combat improvements to the formula. Because all we really got was jumping. So jumping and jump attacks. And then also guard counters, which, you know, pretty big additions, as well as like the affinity system with the Ashes of War. But yeah. This combat is DS2. Oh, some good news on the DS2 front, Omni. We may have animation exporting from DS2. I think Radai has got that working. And you may start seeing some mods around that have Dark Souls 2 animations in them, which will be cool. Means Bone Fist and Santia Spears can come to Elden Ring and Dark Souls 3 and all that fun stuff. Oh, Sekiro. Yeah, Sekiro's definitely got the best combat. Oh yeah, 100%. 100% Sekiro. It's not even close to anything else. Sekiro has the best combat and the best boss battles out of From's recent titles. Like for sure. It's not even close. But that's just because of Sekiro's, you know, very narrow approach. It's not as, not trying to cater to as many different things as possible, like an RPG has to, so it can do a little bit more, which is cool. You like Laser P more than Sekiro. Interesting. Do something. Can't believe these things used to be terrifying to me. Used to not know how to fight them. Okay. He just phased right through me! What was that? Laser. Terrified of her, not anymore. I'm still terrified of Melania. I've not fought her too much. Because some runs I do don't even get to her, I just give up before then because I just can't be arsed. I kinda like having fun in my Souls games, and Melania is just kind of exhausting at a certain point. It's kind of like, eh. Takes 44,000 to level, and... use this, cool. Yeah, Elden Ring has lots of ways to cheese it and become overpowered. Lots of very strong weapon arts, lots of very strong spells, just... Yeah. That's I think Elden Ring's... That's I think Elden Ring, in terms of, like, ease to get into, is probably the best in the series. Simply because there's a lot of ways to approach it that can make it a lot easier. I think Dark Souls 3 is definitely the more solid experience overall for new players that I would recommend personally. But Elden Ring can be a very easy time, so yeah. I think Dark Souls 3 is most solid because of the linear progression and stuff like that it can, I think, give the best of the Souls experience without being too overwhelming. Because I think these days Dark Souls 1 is a little bit mechanically outdated, and Dark Souls 2, while it's a great game, it doesn't quite fit with the same gameplay feel as recent titles, so yeah. Oh god. Yeah, well, if we factor in mods, then the best combat outside of Sekiro is from Eclipse, which is an unreleased Dark Souls 3 mod. And it was incredible. It was really in-depth mechanically. You had to really learn it to actually beat the mod. And it required a lot of effort to actually learn. It was really good. What got you guys into the From Software games? I think it was Epic Name Bro. I think I got recommended on YouTube. I got recommended his Dark Souls 1 walkthrough, and I was watching it, and I looked at it, and that looks like a really interesting, really fun game, and decided that, you know, I'd heard about how hard Dark Souls was, so I was a little bit hesitant, but I sort of gave it a. I had to go away for a week anyway, so I had sort of a week to think about it. And like, yeah, I'm gonna play Dark Souls, give it a try. Gave it a try, and it was like, This isn't actually all that bad. This is actually really fun, and fell in love immediately. Why did I drink that? What was the point in that, Poe? It was on sale. Like, I'd never even heard of Demon Souls when I got into Dark Souls 1. Like, I had a PS3 and I could have probably got Demon Souls, but I've never even heard of it. Cousin got you into it, your first game. Bloodborne of Track Direct Beast. Oh, yeah. I always stuff that timing up. From a friend. A week into the game, you become his guide for map directions. Game clicked me too fast, and things kept dying. Yeah. Just because of how mechanically straightforward these games are, how once you get the feel for the mechanic, you can very, very quickly master these games. And that tends to happen for certain type of people quite a lot. Autism. Best boss in the Soul series is Sword Saint. Oh, no. I have to say, my favorite boss in Sekiro is Alfather. I think Sword Saint is definitely second place though, but I prefer Alfather, which is really, really weird considering I absolutely hate Great Shinobi Owl. Can't stand the guy. But Alfather, that shit is fucking good. Well, one of the autism things is like hyperfixation, and hyperfixation works well with Souls because if you hyperfixate on this game, it becomes very, very simple and it just clicks so much faster than for the average person. Every King Radahn or Prestigious X. I'm not a big fan of Prestigious X because I fell in love with Dark Doggo, fell in love with Medea. Medea is like the only truly excellent dragon fight I actually really enjoy. Medium Shield parry became shit because Grass Crest parry funny. Oh, I love Nameless King. Like, Nameless King is so good that his really shitty first phase doesn't even matter. Yes, From made other dragons. And... definitely Medea is the best of them, and then I'd be kind of torn between Sin and Plassey. Probably Plassey, but because Sin flies a bit too much, and then there would probably be every other Elden Ring dragon, except for the Ancient Dragons because I absolutely hate them, and then probably Calamite, and then the Ancient Dragons. Champion Gundyr. Champion Gundyr without parries is an absolute rush. With parries is an absolute joke. Without them, he's a rush. He's fantastic. Don't they come out of the waterfall? Set them on fire under the waterfall. Woo! Yeah, the Syndra ability thing is a little bit annoying. But if you take Repair Powder, it's a non-issue, so I don't mind. Gale was super difficult. Yeah, he's pretty difficult, but I guess because I've fought him through all different New Game cycles, I kind of got used to it. He's just got a lot of health as his thing. It's just a really long fight, so yeah, any margin of error you have is just increased. So you can't fuck up, which is what a lot of people do, is they fuck up because it's easy to fuck up when fighting Gale. Oh my lord, I hate you already. Sit the fuck down, son. And I can hear the other one, so let's go aggro mode. Oh, you fucking bastard. I hit him with it, that's all that matters. The poison! No! Oh my god, stop! What the fuck? Give me a chance to fucking start the fight with you! Jesus! Why is this fight so ass? No follow-up? What is wrong with you? Okay, you gonna stop for a second? Cool, I love shockwaves. No, no poison. Fuck you. I'll get some more runes from this because fucking gotta get some kind of reward from this shit. Fucking hate this boss. So bad. So ass. What were they thinking? Oh my lord, I hate it. Okay. I do not enjoy gargoyles if you can't tell. Let's try though. Woo! Oh yeah, the Black Flag Kindred and Grails Dragon Barrow, yeah, that's yeah. If you fight free, use Iron Flash. I mean, with free, just any weapon that can stagger her will decimate her because yeah. Man-eaters. The very, very first From Software gank fight. And it is the absolute worst. God. At least Man-eaters has some thought into it. Unlike gargoyles, which I feel like has no thought put into it. God. Flamberge Cakewalk's free. Yeah. Or just any, like, heavy weapon. Stagger City with her. Anything with good crits as well for those backstab fishings, like... Okay. But I get Vulcan Lishman until a little bit later, so I don't need to worry about the poison quite yet. Are you gonna blow up or I set you on fire? Yep. I was a little bit worried about that. Okay. Hollow infused wooden twins. God, that's just overkill. Until level 1 told you to take free to dinner. Yeah. I never finished level 1 Dark Souls 3. Got distracted by other things, I think. Okay, well we have the poison traps. I have a dagger. Where's my bow? Really? I'm close enough to get poisoned by that? That's bullshit. Also, yeah, you can break these with anything. It's, yeah. I think there are some over here, yep. Oh, and I'm poisoned. Okay, well, if I'm already poisoned then. I mean, there's one way I can disarm them, or I can just do that. Okay. We're getting a good mix of 3s and 4s here, which is actually good. Because I need more 4s, yeah. And I can buy some more 1s, and then I'll be able to get a weapon up to this level, which will be good. Yeah, Medea, once you figure it out, is a surprisingly simple boss fight. Like, surprisingly so. It's just dodge backwards most of the time, and that's Medea solved. It's just endurance with Medea. It's just enduring and just not making a mistake, which is a little bit harder on Silver 1, because obviously you don't have the same level of damage you do on other runs, but you still have pretty decent damage with Raw Dragon Slayer, Crimson Axe. Can't wait for horrible swamps. Yeah, it looks like there's actually like a full-on swamp area in one of the trailers, so that'll be fun. And yeah, Hoaraloo does have some crazy combos. Hoaraloo is a boss I struggle with a lot, as he slaps really hard. Just a slappy combo, just slap, slap, slap. Okay. Should be a bunch of miners in here. These ones don't explode. Fantastic. Well, that one will. Hang on. You wanna go boom? He go boom. I mean, given the pickaxe, given the like martial weapons in the DLC, I'm expecting some kind of ninja boss or some kind of like melee focused boss or just something coming. Well, not melee focused, like martial focused boss, like a more agile Hoaraloo, which will be interesting. God, how many of you little shits do we need? Apparently more! Did the ones in here already leave? Okay. Yeah, poison. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Doing raw broadsword with no shield ring. Oh my lord. That shield ring is just to make it so you can stand a hit. But I imagine a lot of Medea's attacks, even with shield ring, would be one shots. Oh yeah, fight Sarosh. I mean, it looks like there's some kind of there's the lion puppet thing in the Shadow of the Erdtree trailers, and there's also the lions around the map in base game. So like, I wonder like if Sarosh is from the Land of Shadows then. Like, what's up with... I don't know. From mobs like a spy from the Land of Reeds. I mean, it's not because there's a whole different culture in the Shadowlands, and it's Eastern inspired quite clearly. So that's where they come from. Like, that's the culture that's got, like, the dancing lion thing and various other things. No, Land of Reeds is not Sekiro. It's kind of a Japanese-ish area, I guess, but it's, very much not, like, saying that there's a Japan in this universe. It's like, it's an entirely separate thing. There's no Sekiro going on in this universe. I'm fairly sure Land of Reeds is very similar to Japan, though. I think it's going through like a civil war and all that stuff. So I hate the connected titles theory. The idea that all the titles are somehow connected. I just don't like it. Like, maybe Bloodborne and Sekiro take place in the same world because, like, you know, they both take place in a sort of more realistic looking setting, but very clearly the Souls games are often they're doing their own thing, and Demon Souls is in a whole entirely separate universe. Like the idea that somehow Demon Souls became the Age of Grey, and then it became Dark Souls, are just meh. Meh. They all have connected themes. Yes, the big theme throughout all the games is immortality bad. Every single one of these games has some kind of thing about immortality and how it always goes wrong and fucked up things happen. Things are meant to fade, things are meant to die, let it happen. It's natural, it's fine. I think it's a very roundabout way of talking about loss in a lot of ways as well. That sometimes accepting loss is a healthy thing to do. Showmanship parts of the Sheldon martial arts. Interesting. Yeah, Sekiro is the most realistic. And then you have Demon of Hatred showing up at the end, like, sup, I'm from Bloodborne. To struggle and fight, yeah. And to not give up. That's like the hollowing thing, and the becoming tarnished and all that stuff is losing one's will to carry on. Or losing a reason to exist. Like, that's why Godfrey became tarnished, was because he had nothing left to fight. That was all he did, was fight, and when he finally defeated the last foe, well, nothing left to do, so became tarnished. Oh my lord, the bats. Okay, and there's one here. Awesome. But yeah, mortality and mortality are like very common themes in all of From's work. At least all of Miyazaki's work, at least. It's always fascinating, like, hey, let things fade, let things die, and then there's three Souls games because Bandai. I feel like by the end of Dark Souls 3, he's like, right, fuck it, Gale, World Ash, it's done, nothing else, fuck you Bandai, we're not doing any more sequels, fuck you. The most spectacle? That's a difficult one. Probably Divine Dragon. Like, when you think of spectacle, you think of obviously the Stormruler bosses because they are just there for spectacle more than the boss fight. And I think when I think of the best spectacle fights, I think of Divine Dragon. Just so damn good. Well, Solia's whole thing was that he was looking for a son, a reason to carry on, when really he just needed to realize that, hey, he has everything he needs himself, and he's fine with that. Sometimes, you know, sometimes we seek out the wrong things, and we don't realize what we already have. I think that's Solia's whole issue. He didn't realize that, you know, he was good enough as was, he didn't need a son or whatever. God damn, calm it down, ladies! I was thinking Radahn. Radahn, I think all the bosses in Elden Ring are designed more with spectacle in mind. It's very much... I think that's why a lot of bosses are the way they are, is they're designed more for the spectacle. Um, and they all have some kind of like big cinematic move of some kind that makes it just a big spectacle when you fight them. I think most of the bosses have that, like Godric with the dragon arm, or Morgott with the holy weapons, Moog with the knee heal, Melania with like the waterfowl and the Aeonian flower and all that stuff. Like tons of spectacle in Elden Ring's bosses. Radahn's just a Chad because he loves animals and he's holding back the stars. That's just Radahn's an absolute Chad. Miss Noble's actually a really neat idea where the boss is actively making the level more hostile to you, and then in order to make the level safer to traverse, you have to find and defeat the boss. I think Miss Noble's a really cool idea, and I hope they bring him back at some point as like some more expanded idea, because he's a very interesting idea. Yeah, worth it. I don't want there to be a DS4. I'd play it, but I don't want there to be a Dark Souls 4. I think Dark Souls is done, and I don't think there's anything left to tell. Rather Miyazaki keeps up with new ideas and new things. He's kind of in the lava. Yeah, I don't want it. I don't want it. I want Miyazaki to keep exploring new themes, new ideas, and new settings as well. Like there's tons that he can do, and I'm here for all of it. I think Souls has definitely run its course, and we don't need more Souls currently. Okay, up to Altus. Also, I can probably change my weapon at this point for something else. I'll take for the Scale Sword. If I get one more dex, I can use Scale Sword. I might use that, actually. I tried to use it on my first run, and yeah, I'll get one more dex and I'll switch to that. Awesome. I don't know if we really need remasters, is the thing. I feel like the Dark Souls 1 remaster was not really something that was needed. It was mostly, I think, so it could come to current gen console more than anything. But yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of it just because it tends to have negative consequences for the modding scene, because it results in everyone having to switch over to the new version, and all the tools have to update, and then you have some mods that get stuck on the old version, never get updated, and then Steam doesn't have the predicted item, so you can't play those mods anymore, and yeah, it's a little big mess. And yeah, the Blue Point remake was very controversial. Very, very controversial as well, because it lost a lot of the From Software themings that were present. There's all subtle bits of storytelling that From is very good at. Yeah, it's fine as is. I think if you were to do like the problem is, like, if you were to remake Dark Souls 1 and give it the combat of Dark Souls 3, for example, a a lot of Dark Souls 1's bosses would become an absolute joke. They would just not work with that combat system, because they're just so slow. And like the omnidirectional, like I think the rolling is a big thing in Dark Souls 1 as well, but like, Protocol's time and serve standards not being modernized. Yeah, I guess that's a good way to put it. Right, let's get the 15 decks and then get the scale sword going. Nope, it'd be up here. There we go. That is a big hunk of I don't know what.
Well, I took you for it, no matter, it's all out your own.
I think it's interesting for like newer players who come in with Elden Ring to then go back and play the older From Software games and have that sort of experience of seeing how From Software developed as a company and how they got to Elden Ring. It's a very interesting experience. I think you'd lose out on that a little bit if they were remastered, unfortunately. I think that's another issue with Dark Souls 2, is because it's on a different engine, some of its features, I don't know if they can actually be translated into the current engine. And the Dark Souls 2 engine is depreciated. It's no longer used anymore. No longer a thing. So yeah, it's there's no updated version of Dark Souls 2's engine or anything like that. It's just yeah, I get stuck like that, which is fine. I think Dark Souls 2 plays perfectly fine as is. Oh, we get these charged R2s. Ew. Well, that's gonna be interesting to deal with. Well, that's interesting. And then I think it's... yeah, we get the pull. Is there a hold for that, or is it just tap? Hang on. Follow up with additional input from a chopping. Yeah, okay, cool. No need to hold or anything like that. Cool. Cool, cool. And doesn't take too much FP. You know what they need to do now is they need to remake Dark Souls. They need to remake Devil May Cry 2 in its entirety. Remake the entire game from the ground up and make it into a proper Devil May Cry 1 sequel. Well, that's pretty decent. I won't complain about that. Okay. Isn't it crazy Demon Prince is immune to fire? Even more crazy that Yorm is immune to fire, of all bosses. That is still, like, absolutely crazy to me that Yorm is immune to fire, and it makes some challenge runs an absolute nightmare because of that. I mean, honestly, this looks okay with Magma Worm. Okay. Huh. That actually kind of works because of the black on the inside. Okay. Okay, that works. I think that works. That looks okay. And then just need some gauntlets. Yeah, bandit's always a good choice. Carian Knight unfortunately pulls the sleeves back. Yeah, I think all of these will pull the sleeves back. So yeah, Bandit's the only one that doesn't pull the sleeves back. Yeah, actually that's a little bit better actually. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. I like that. That's a little bit different fashion. Lovely. Still not 100% sure on the chest piece, but don't really have too many options at the moment, unfortunately. I think I'll just stick with that. That's fine. I'm okay with that. I'm happy with that. It'll do. Let's see how all this does. Okay, that's decent. I know there's a scarab up here actually. There we go. Sacred Order. Okay. Ah yes, there's a perfumer. Actually, perfumer stuff might not look half bad, but it has that weird cape and I hate it. Or weird apron, I guess. You know, what's with this area here on the map? Why is there a ton of Mikola lilies here? What is happening? What is the connection between this little spot here and Mikola? I guess what's the connection between Mikola and the perfumers as well would be a good question. Okay. A golden sunflower. Beautiful. Let's head down here and let's get the Side of Grace down here. Hopefully we have enough stone sword keys. I think we should have enough stone sword keys. Yeah, hello there, Dean. How's good to see you? Doing well. Already through Nokron, so yeah. Up to Altus actually, and it's yeah. Not too much more to go before we're heading off into the mountaintops, man. Oh, no data. Thanks, YouTube. Wait, no, it's back. Cool. I love YouTube doing that little jump scare. It's my favourite. I like how I had to waste all my FP to get his bubble gone. Yeah. Bubble did not help much there. In fact, it made the suffering worse. Where is the Omen Killer? Ah, there he is. Oh, that damage though! Nice! And that's your shield golem, meaning you are vulnerable. It's actually a pretty potent Ash of War. God damn. One of the few Dark Souls 3 chests left in the entire game here. Which is very interesting. Wonder if I will have a mimic in the DLC. That'll be fun. Looks like there's a big old Miranda blossom up here. You're gonna try and slam me, aren't you? Please die faster, thank you. Another butterfly. As a nice Asher turning radius. Is it that good? Hang on. If I like, oh wow, yeah, you can like do a 180. Oh yeah, that's got pretty good turning actually. You can turn yourself around right at the start of it. And I guess they can be used to catch some opponents off guard. It's pretty good. Oh, that's a nice running R2. Okay, we have a good running R2. That's also nice. Okay. Really short range R2s on this, but like pretty damn powerful R2s though. It's always nice to see. I guess I stick with X Talisman. I don't think there's anything else in here that would be all that useful at this time. I'd like to get Fire Scorpion Charm. That'd be helpful, but I don't get that until Fort Lythe. Gotta say, this sword is really ugly, but like I really like it. I don't know what it is about it, I just think it looks interesting. Always put messages over chests, annoying, yeah. Or in front of ladders was the big one. For a while there. Oh, wrong button, Poe. Normal R2. That's pretty damn fast for an R2. Just out of range. There we go. Cool. I'll take a golden roller because why not? Also, there's a single commoner down here for some reason. And he's now dead. I don't know why the single commoner in this area. It just seems a little bit random, but whatever. I'm not gonna complain. I guess let's go unslightly. Do I think the Dark Souls series is better offline? Nope. I think it's better online. I miss random invasions a lot. I think as part of Dark Souls 1's charm is the... Well, Dark Souls 1, Dark Souls 2, and Dark Souls 3, part of their charm is community. And random invasions are a big part of that. So I really missed them in Elden Ring. I really wish that we still had them, and yeah, kind of sad that they're gone. You've always played offline. I can understand why people do that, not wanting to deal with PvP is, you know, something a lot of people want to do. Woman, therefore, thrust attack. Okay, this attack is like cracked, and I love it. Because that hits twice, that follow-up attack, which is actually kind of nutty. So, yeah, it's actually really strong. Get out of here with your damn ambushes, Miyazaki. This has got Doggo in it, doesn't it? It had doggo. Okay, oh. He's got that rattle tail. It's clipping into the floor. So it's freaking out, doesn't know what to do. I see you. Watch out. How much AR have I got right now, by the way? I have 41. It's not half bad. It's got a lot of... Well, yeah, C strength, C faith. It's really, really good, actually. I know fire isn't the best in certain areas, like, for example, Fire Giant, but this is pretty good for now. No, I want to fight you down here. Come down here. Oh, that felt good. That felt really good. God, I hate Omen, so being able to just decimate Omen is great. You know, I know what my job would be when I was in the Elden Ring universe. I'd be an Omen killer, because I just don't like Omen. I'm not racist or anything, I just hate fighting them. They're just annoying, so they deserve death, all of them. Every single one of them. Not just the men, but the women and children too. Actually, are there female Omen? Because, like, all the Omen in the game are male, aren't they? I don't think we ever see a female Omen. Which is interesting. Maybe. Also, this one's still alive. Because if there are no female Omen, then they wouldn't come about naturally. They would just be the result of the Omen curse or whatever. Unless we do the Goblin Slayer thing, which, no, I'm not going in that route. I mean, like, that's still technically human, so it's like a consensual relationship between an Omen and a person in a Erdtree, and like, I'm guessing children come about, but that would never happen because racism. Racist Omen, let's go. Guess what? Bonk. Perfuma Trickia. Lovely. Or Tricia? Tricia. I think it's Tricia. Not too sure. Unequip all items, throw on Bullgoat's Talisman whilst Dedakar's Woe, and wear Bullgoat's set, unarmed, then let Mimic copy the set before you switch back. Why though? Why though? Dedakar's Woe would make it take more damage, so what's the point? But that just has lots of poise from Bullgoat's set and Bullgoat Talisman, but like, what's the point of that? Bullying! Oh, hey! Oh, Commoner's Headband altered! Yo, nice! I wanted that! Awesome! couldn't get off the horse because I didn't have stamina. This thing shreds Miranda blossoms. Holy, I like it. Forgot how scenic this game is. This game is very, very pretty. Like, very much so. And I think Elden Ring is a good showcase of why games need to stop trying, like, why every single game needs to stop trying to be realistic graphics next gen. Like, just trying to be the best realistic graphics, because that's every game these days. Do you have realistic graphics? Realistic graphics, you have realistic graphics. And it's just, sometimes a good art style is a million times better. Of course, some games can still go for that realistic style if that's the type of story they wish to tell, then it, obviously fits, but I feel like God of War is a good example of a game that shouldn't really have ever gone into that realistic graphics style, because it's a fantasy game. It should have a more fantastical art style. God damn, there's so many! They don't stop! Also, this is like clearly video game stuff. Like, clearly, like, in the actual Lands Between, there's like a massive lake here that's really deep. But because, like, video game land is like ankle deep. I don't think Lands Between has ankle deep water everywhere, because that would be stupid. I think it's like the main difference between like Japanese devs and Western devs is, I think Japanese devs seem to, I guess, understand that at the end of the day it's a video game and you don't need to make everything match real life or make sense because it's a video game. It doesn't need to be like that. At least that's what I noticed from a lot of the games I've played from Japanese studios. Versus Western ones, at least. Okay. I think there's a patch of small ones there, and then two of these big ones. Nope. People mod enemies from other Dark Souls games. Elden Ring? Yeah. There's a few mods doing that. I know Convergence has Demon Prince as a boss. I think it starts off as a Demi-Human Queen, Scion of the Sealed God, and then it becomes Demon Prince in second phase. But it's just, I guess, the limitation. Like, creating an entirely new enemy from scratch with new model, new VFX, new animation, everything is just not feasible. So reusing an enemy from a previous game and just giving a new model and VFX is a lot simpler. Because animations are, like, really difficult. Yep, ERR has Dragon Slayer armor as its mounted Tree Sentinel. I think they're looking at adding some more Dark Souls 3 stuff as well. I think they wanted to add some of the demons from Dark Souls 3, like Old Demon King and the regular demons as more Erdtree avatar type stuff. Because obviously the Erdtree avatars are just headless Asylum demons, so that would make sense to use demons from Dark Souls 3. Just chop their heads off as well. With barely functioning AI. Yeah. That's a difficult one for a lot of mods, is always AI. Because it's AI is always complicated, and so a lot of mods just don't bother to do good AI. I think Convergence does at least, so their additions of new bosses actually have pretty good AI. Like, if you're ever thinking of playing the Garden of Eyes Overhaul, don't. Go download Convergence instead, play that. It's a million times better, and it's free. And if you want to give money away anyway, because you're feeling nice, and they very gladly take Patreon donations. And most of that goes to Aaron to make cool new models. You're adorable, Sif. I'm gonna leave that cave for now, just because it has the invisible dude, so actually let me do that. Well, another big thing with From Software games in general is that obviously From Software is a Japanese studio who doesn't really want their games to be modded, so their games are just not mod friendly in a lot of ways. It's impressive that we get anything at all with mods for these games, and the fact we get the massive overhauls is even more impressive. Because we'll never get like official modding tools from Software or Bandai or anything like that. The best we can hope for is to just keep being ignored, and they just keep letting us do what we want, and they don't decide to shut down mods overnight because they decide they don't like it or something. Do we let the common folks know of distasteful things that happen with the modding community? Nah, you've just spilled the beans. It's a community. It's got distasteful things. Every community online has distasteful things happen. There's always drama in communities because there's always people. That's just how we be as human beings. We just generate drama. At least not as bad as like the My Hero Academia fandom or anything like that. Yep, Archrunners had to commission some custom tools for some custom stuff because they're doing stuff that no one else was doing, so there wasn't tools for that because it wasn't something other people needed doing, so there weren't any tools for them yet. Because that's an expense as well as commissioning mod tools. Like the animation studio everyone uses, Anima Studio, that's solely Meowmeritus maintaining and making that all work, and he lives off the Patreon funding for that. Like if he relies on that very heavily, so you know. And he's just one of the big tools. There are multiple massive tools. What are you doing over there? Obviously then there's like, you know, Map Studio, which is both a param editor and map editing tool. It's going to have model editing capabilities as well. I wouldn't have an issue with Garden of Eyes paywalling his mods if it was done like Meowmeritus did with Anim Studio, because while Meowmeritus was setting up for Anim Studio support for Elden Ring, he had the early release version of that paywalled up on his Patreon, but then as a Christmas present last year, he released it publicly because he developed it enough to where he felt comfortable releasing it, and everyone can use it now. So, like, I wouldn't mind Garden of Eyes doing that, paywalling his mods if it was just a temporary thing while he's in development and to help finance those development costs a little bit, and then once he's happy with it, he releases it publicly. I think he has stated he will release some of the things publicly, but I've yet to see any of that happen, so I don't believe it personally. Yeah. Sony is a company that I'm really, really scared of. A lot of people are really scared of for very good reasons. So yeah, him ripping from Sony is yeah, very, very risky. if Garden of Eyes released his mods publicly, had a better relationship with the modding community than what he has now, he would have a bigger team to actually help make those really epic things he wants to make be actually epic, engaging, and fun to fight, and not just VFX spam 9000. Like... if you get a take from the modding community, it's only fair to give back to it rather than what he's doing now, which is just taking and not returning anything. Although, he did post a VFX color editor thingy, which is, I guess, nice, but... oh yeah, Garden of Eyes, like, also encrypts his files as well, so that's also a big red flag. But yeah, modding these games takes a lot of effort. The tools are... but the tools we have are absolutely incredible and absolutely amazing that we even have them at all. To actually make modding just something that a lot of people can jump into. And yeah, Garden of Eyes also doesn't pay his employees very well. Well, we only know of what Pierre was getting paid, although Pierre doesn't want that publicly released how much he was getting paid, from what I understand. And I think the whole thing was that because Pierre was a minor at the time, so that was the excuse for not paying him very much, but with the work Pierre was doing, he deserved to be paid a lot more. Pierre's a, amazing toolmaker who has helped do some amazing stuff, like updating the Flavor editor, which is very crucial for modeling across everything, like from map assets to player models to enemy models to everything. You personally think modding should be encouraged? I'm on that boat as well. I think companies should do everything they can to encourage modding to keep their games alive. Because a lot of games, they have a good lifetime and then they die and they get forgotten. But if a game's modded, then, you know, you can always come back to it for a new experience. I think the issue with Japanese devs is they sort of view it as disrespectful. Like, changing their work is, like, you don't like their work, so you've got to change it, and that's disrespectful. So I think they won't be on board with it unless they have a mindset change around that. But I think Western devs can slowly start getting on board with that, but it's a big ask. Where is Lancy X? Am I too far up? Don't you go further down? I'll let you out in a second, Sif. Oh, we have a dragon. We have a dragon, Sif. Oh shit, we have a dragon. It's not bad damage. There we go. Yeah, we can't trust companies to keep them alive as well. That's a fair point as well. Because that's a big problem these days. Is I think like recently actually, there's like a thing with Valve, and a guy that died and left his Steam account for an inheritance, but then Valve's like, no, that's not something you can do, and it's like a big deal that your digital games can't be inherited because you can't inherit software licenses, and that's what digital games are. Copyright stuff and societal norm holding respect to something. Yeah, Yeah. In receiving, yeah, Japan's a very, very strange country in a lot of ways. But that's just like, you know, I think every culture has some strange things. It's not just Japan. It's just because Japan produces a lot of video games, we tend to notice those a little bit more. So, do I have Lantern on? I think yes, I do. Oh, hello there, baby. How's good to see you? I hope you're doing well. And yes, I saw Nico playing People's Playground. Because that's also one thing that concerns me going forward in the future, is obviously the whole software licenses thing. Like, I have a ton of digital games, but do I actually own those games is the thing. Like, I've got a bunch of physical games behind me. I know I own those. But, like, could a company just decide to revoke my access to my games out of nowhere? Like, do I have any rights involved with that? I don't think I do, and that's really concerning. Oh yeah, physical copies were the best. Nothing like slapping a disc in a console and hearing that shit whirl up. It's fantastic. As long as it's installed, it should be fine. Ah, yes, but then you have always online games, and what if the servers get shut down? Then you can't access the game. So you can launch it, but it won't go any further because it requires connection to that server that's no longer been operated, so it can't be operated now. I think there was some controversy around a Ubisoft game like that. Where the servers shut down and all access was revoked and people couldn't set up fan servers for it or something, so the game just like dead, nothing could be done about it. I think also the always online thing is there's also games that just like require specific services to run as well. Like Ubisoft games require to run through Uplay, and then Uplay could go, hey, you know, I'll launch this game anymore. So you know, like there could be some check in the game to make sure that it's launched for a certain thing, and if it's not, then it won't launch, and there's a whole bunch of tricky things devs can do. Yeah, even single-player games these days require internet connections, which is stupid. I'm very, very old school. I should just be able to click on my game and it just launches. I shouldn't need to have, you know, 50 different launchers installed or have an internet connection or anything like that. I should be able to install my game and play it and not need anything else. But that's never how it is these days. Also, best sword, 10 out of 10, Troll's Golden Sword. Insert channel meme. If it's not revolved around other players that need to be online. Ah, the microtransaction stores. Every single game these days has a microtransaction store, I swear to God. It's actually kind of insane the amount of games that have microtransactions these days. God, I'm gonna need to find out if I don't even know if I still have that old test character around anymore on anything. I think I do. Ow. Local militia armor, nice. Because, like, take for example Steam. Steam is like a great company, and I don't foresee it closing down suddenly. What happens if one day Valve servers just all spontaneously explode and Steam dies overnight? What happens to all the games I purchased through Steam? Am I entitled to get them through other services? Am I entitled to get physical copies of those games? Or am I entitled to nothing? Like, I've always been of the mindset that you should only ever have to buy a video game once, and then once you buy it, you should be entitled to get access to the other system versions of it as many times as you want. So if I buy, say, PC Elden Ring, I should then also be able to play Elden Ring on my PS5 or my Xbox One or whatever. As long as it's compatible with that device, I should be able to play it on there and only have to pay the price once, but companies don't think that way, unfortunately. Also, Erdtree time. Best boss in Elden Ring, 10 out of 10. No. Gotta play Hearthstone DLC on our smart fridges. I mean, if it's compatible, then I don't see why not. Like, why should I have to buy Skyrim 15 times to get it across every system? I shouldn't have to. Like, imagine having to buy a book multiple times. Or buy a movie multiple times. It's crazy. But yet we do it with video games. Yeah, subscription-based game. I mean, that's essentially what it is these days. It's just a lifetime subscription, essentially. You pay your $60 or $70 or $80 or $130 or whatever they're charging these days for a game, and then you're given a license that says you can play this game, and the company can at any point take that away. Like, Golro Dingamy Blood Meridian video game. Oh god. God, I don't even know, how would a Blood Meridian game even work? That shit would not be allowed on, like, any console at all. And it would get banned in multiple countries instantly. I mean, that's what AAA companies are going for these days, is they're not trying to make good video games. They're trying to make good services. They're trying to make a money printer, essentially. The idea of making a good game is secondary to making something that produces a lot of income, which is rather sad, unfortunately. I think, unfortunately, it probably can and might happen to FromSoft as well. I think biggest evidence of that is CDPR. Obviously, with Cyberpunk, that was sort of like, I think, a big wake-up call to a lot of people that it doesn't matter who you are in this industry, it can also happen to anyone. Any company can all of a sudden just fall from grace and disappoint everyone. telling good stories isn't the focus anymore. It is for Sony. That's Sony's issue right now. Is Sony isn't trying to produce good video games, trying to produce good movies. Weirdly enough, like the games have great stories, but they don't have really good replayability because it's just they're so story focused that they lose the gameplay sometimes. Which, like, you know, having some story focused games here and there is good, but like Sony really needs to diversify a lot more. Isn't there a scarab here that I can't remember where it is? Oh lord. I'm keeping my ear out. I think I heard something, I don't know. I know there's a scarab around here somewhere. I just forget where. Like the Earthshaker Ash of War. I forget where it is. Because it's an invisible scarab, it doesn't move. Also, I'm getting chased by Knight's Cavalry, but it's fine. Let's walk this side of Grace, mate, and then we can fight some more. Cheers. He took so long to get to me that the lava disappeared. God, when is... the blood loss? God. God damn it. Oh well. Yes, I got anti-air death blowed. It was fantastic. Right, where's this scarab? Because I don't know where it is and it drives me insane. It's invisible. What are these messages? Therefore try right. Try night. Okay. Try attacking. Will you leave me alone? I'm trying to find a fucking scarab. You... How are you alive? I'm sorry. I'm never gonna find the scarab. I've only ever found it once. I don't remember exactly where it was. Seek Everjail? Okay. Oh, please don't shoot me. Nope, nothing here. Okay, so it's gotta be further up this way. Fuck off! I like how if you aggro this golem, he's gonna shoot you all of Altus. How are there more soldiers? Oh my lord. I have to try night. I know about that one. God, why did they decide to put a single invisible scarab here? Seek rat? Necessary item ahead. And it's not here. Okay, I'm gonna need to look this up because I don't remember at all where the fuck this bloody scarab is. Like, it's so hidden, it's ridiculous. It doesn't, unlike the other invisible scarabs in the game, it doesn't move, is the issue. So, give me this. Okay. Found by defeating an invisible scarab in the intersection of the road before Altus Highway Junction inside of Grace. Okay. So, literally should be right here. Somewhere. Offer tarnished. Like, it said it's slowly moving. But I don't hear anything. I don't see anything. Can you just not? And just leave me alone? Because I'm trying to find a scarab, not deal with a million fucking enemies. Oh my god! Fucking do the Ash of War! Holy shit! I got a shaker! Okay. Where the fuck? The scarab just sort of came along rolling! What the hell? Okay. Let me close off that interactive map and sort out my stream because it's delayed a little bit for me. Get here, Elusive. Well, thanks for tuning in, Elusive. I'll hopefully catch you another time. You take care, have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you another time. Take care. Have a good rest of your day. That is the only invisible scarab that is like that, by the way. Being that hard to see and hard to spot and all that. It's kind of ridiculous. And yeah, that's only the second time ever I've actually picked up the Ash of War. I knew about the existence of the Ashes War, but I never knew how to get it. I never realized I never got it in any of my runs, and yeah. It's because it's just a horrible invisible scarab. I think, if you have the glintstone soul mass thingy, Ash of War, I can't remember the name. Glintstone phalanx. Oh my god. Oh my god! Thank you. It'll automatically target it, but like I don't have that. Well, if I do, I don't have it on any of my weapons, so you know. There we go. You know, I'm surprised that the Lanedale Knights are tolerant of the Misbegotten right outside their walls. Actually, I'm surprised at all that they're here. Like, they should be getting executed en masse, but... I guess there are some inside Lanedale. And the perfumers. Actually, the perfumers working for Mikola seems like something that would make sense. Like the Mikola lilies that we saw with that one perfumer earlier. Because Mikola's whole thing is caring for the weak and downtrodden, and the perfumers do that as well. So maybe the perfumers are Mikola's. Like maybe Mikola trained them. Also, I keep forgetting that I have spells. I know that's a thing, that I keep forgetting I have spells. Well, are you two just gonna stand there flapping your wings and not moving? Oh my god, they strafed slightly to the right and made my attack miss entirely. Oh my god! You know, I'm gonna stand here and use Lightning Strike, and if I don't kill them with it, and they kill me, that's just how it's gonna be. Because they just love strafing, apparently. Oh my gosh! They were both lined up and it still missed! Yay! Another one dead! I am so covered in feathers! Oh my god. Yeah! Porcupine, yes. Porcupine. I don't know how to say po and then orcupine. Porcupine. Oh, that sounds so wrong. Mikola is a little saint figure? I mean, he could be. Mikola has a lot of different guises, a lot of different forms. Like, he has, you know, his, like, Mikola persona, and then he has the Centrina thing, and he could have many, many more that we just don't know about. Just sort of aid in his mission of helping the needy and downtrodden, just take on different forms just so he's not associated with the Golden Order that's downtrodden him. Like, I'd be, if I was a Misbegotten, I would not trust Mikola. But I could trust someone else, because they're not associated with the Golden Order. Like, I guess that would be the way to look at it. And I think, like, Marika shows the same ability with, like, the Radagon thing. Like, turning into a different person. I think Mikola's got the same thing going on. Where to next? I never actually finished up that camp, did I? I should get the map. That's actually what I should do. I should get the map. Because being able to see this area would be pretty helpful. Also, I should take on that Knight's Cavalry again and kick his ass for kicking mine. Sorry, I'm just coughing for no reason. The only one I missed was Torch Bro. There we go. Okay. Splash so. Awesome. But yeah, it's interesting, I guess. Like, you have 3 areas for... 3 areas for, like, these areas, but then Caelid is just 2, which is why I think Farum Azula was part of Caelid at one point. Because you got obviously Galmir, Altus, and Capital Outskirts. And then here you've got East, North, and Southern Liurnia, and then obviously Limgrave, Stormhill, and Weeping. But then there's something missing from Caelid, obviously. And then like you have, what, Mountaintops and Consecrated Snowfield, and then Haligtree. And what are they wearing? Oh, I didn't even get to see what their helmet was, damn it. Oh, I guess while I'm over here, actually I should actually go back to these Omen, because I should take them out. For a nice dinner, a nice meal, I'm sure Omen deserved the best treatment, and aren't horrifying brutes. Hey, buddy. Fucking hate yous. Okay, now Lightning Strike can actually do some good against enemies that don't strafe, correct? Yeah! Oh, is the one-handed R2 not a slam? Ah! Okay, cool. So one-handed doesn't have the slam. That's good to know. Ooh, hello! Warped Axe. Nice. I do quite like Warped Axe, actually. Because it has really good R2s. Hang on. Yeah. The initial little pokey bit there. Good for stagger. What am I looking for? Who am I looking for? What am I? There we go. Megwim's Castle. I think that's the Omen here. I don't think there's any more. I think it's just those 3. This item. A single turtleneck meat. Yeah, they're monsters. They kill dog. Only monsters can kill dog. Okay. Right. Here's the church. I almost thought I died there. I was like, that seems a bit high. No, we're fine. Cool. Doggos dealt with. Thanks for the Nagakiba. I'll never use it. And hopefully your body doesn't get used like some weird frenzy puppet by a crazed madman. Like, that would be really weird if that happened. I'm too far away for that, love. Holy crap! You are so much easier when you're not one-shotting me. Oh, lordy loo. Okay. Okay. Well, there's the Mirage Tower, which will very quickly disappear. If you get too close to it, I think. I can very much... That's very low detail. Like, very, very low detail. That really stands out really badly, I have to say. Like, it stands out in a not good way, I guess. Because I don't think you're not meant to get too close to it. For it. Yeah, there it goes. Poof. And then the actual one will spawn when we do the puzzle. So we've done the church, and we've done the Omen. So I guess let's continue down the road and get to the bridge merchant and buy stuff at him. We've got 58,000 runes, so could definitely have a couple of things from him potentially. And a couple of soldiers along the way to murder. Also, I just realised Wormface is in these woods. Another Lord Sworn. Are you kidding me? I have so many Lord Sworns. It's not even funny anymore. And another dagger as well. Okay, well the Lord Sworn is the more exciting one because it's actually like a decent weapon. But got so many of them at this point. How many Lord Sworns do I have actually? I'm kind of curious. I have 4 Lord Sworns and 3 Wizard Straight Swords. Let me follow this guy who's picking up the single lump of flesh. Oh, what a good item. It's definitely worth my time.
Oh, Shemite. Hey, are you here as a customer?
I am indeed. Ancient Dragon Apostles Cookbook. Surcoat, I'll take that. That's actually really good fashion with the Great Helm. And then chain stuff as well, actually, which I don't have. Unseen Assassins and Imp Shades. Cool. Also shields, but I don't care about shields. Gravellstone, interesting, but not really. Yeah,
Oh, I'm afraid I'm...
yeah, very little offer. No, you had plenty there, mate. Imp Shades. Nothing can touch the shades of imps in the hero's graveyard. Only Rosas' light can give them form. That's kind of vague and not really helpful, so I'll give that one a 1 out of 10. Unseen Assassins. Seems the Erdtree Sentinels once carried torches that could cast light on these prowlers. Yeah, so it's actually really, like, some assassins cannot be seen with the naked eye. Like, okay, cool. And, like, you need a special torch to see them. Erdtree Sentries, obviously Tree Sentinels. So, like, you see the Tree Sentinel with the torch, think, oh, go kill him and get the torch. But then he doesn't drop it. So, like, I feel like that one's really, really bad. Because in order to get that torch, you just need to go into the capital outskirts merchant and purchase it from him. And that's like, 8-3 or 7-4? 7-4. Fuck it. Let's do the Sacred Tear. Beautiful. And... bruh. I'm always off by like 100 runes or something. Like, come on. There's 1200. You better be happy with that. Okay, good. More vigor. Keep getting it up to 40. Oh, I think I need to buy a piece of Verdan set at some point for Bok to give him the needle.
Bok ready to make a...
Don't think any of these would be really good.
Oh,
I need to get the Your Beautiful thing and stuff like that as well. Let's get this Night Cav to spawn, just because I'm here. Let's pass time until nightfall. This time I'm actually going to try and fight him properly, instead of just fooling around. See, he's over there. Let's take out these soldiers, though. Oh my god, he was lagging towards me. Oh, Lanedale Soldier Helm and Level Drake Tabard. Nice. And a Fork Bloom. Immediately get hit. God damn it. Yeah, one-handed definitely for those Charge R2 range. I actually quite like that. This weapon's Charge R2s on the one-handed longer range, because it gives it a bit more versatility. go. Okay, take a hit. It's fine. Slap the horse in the ass on the way through. Yeah, he's gonna follow that up, so let's back up. Have a drink. Okay, and then just two-hand because good damage. You're still alive, mate. Guess what? No, you're not. Lovely. What's this Ash of War? Ah, Shared Order. Okay, we got Sacred Order and now Shared Order. Cool. I don't think I'll be using that, but hey, always nice to get my Ashes of War. Oh, I do need to do Salavis's quest. Don't I? I only have 2 Starlight Shards. What did I do? I used 1. Like, I know I used 1. And I'm trying to remember, like... There's like a bunch of them. Actually, hang on, let's just... Because I may have missed some. Starlight Shards. There we go. Let me just have a look. Weeping, oh, there's one in Limgrave, Stormhill. Caelid, Church of the Plague. Actually, yeah, I know where some are. Okay, actually, yeah, I'm gonna get some of these because I wanna do that quest. So I think I missed one somewhere over here. Where was it saying? Hang on. A Gill Lake, south side of Grace, toward the top of the cliff, and you'll see. Okay, apparently there's one up here that I missed. Okay. I know that I picked up the one in Weeping, and I know that I've picked up 2 in Caelid. So I've missed one. I know well where some are that I've missed. Definitely, but others I'm a little bit lost on. I need these to do... Yeah, do, oh, what's his face quest for Magic Scorpion Charm. In case I want to use that. I should have actually kept the potion. And I could have got Dung Eater potion, but oh well. So apparently I'd see it from here. Because I don't see nothing. Is it referring to that one I'm Weeping? It might be referring to that one I'm Weeping. Where are you pointing me at this one? Also, hello there, Cookie. How good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Oh, that one. I'm facing the wrong way. It's over this way. Okay. And yes, new fashion. Champion Headband, Knight Maiden Armor, Banner Manchettes, and Warrior Greaves. And then obviously Magmoim Scale Sword, because of course. Oh, wait, hang on. He's in here, isn't he?
Oh, it's you. It's probably Ichi. He told me I'd bring you on, but there's no chance I could have part of a bit. I thought it would be, honestly. My thanks. I'm going to see him. I don't know what, even if the odds are slim. No. The fight against her fit. I'm going to see Mr. I don't know what, but even if the odd...
Okay. Whether or not we, what's the search for? Starlight Shards, so that I can, buy stuff from Salavis. Because I want to get his quest going, and I need a certain amount to do that. I need to pick up like 5 or something? Yeah, I missed this one. How did I miss this one? I'm going back in time to slap my past self. God damn it. Okay. I know where another one is that I missed, definitely. That would be over here. I know exactly where this one is because I know that I bypassed it because I didn't bother fighting all the walls and stuff here. So I think it's over this way somewhere. It might be a little bit further south. I'm not 100% sure. Didn't really spend too much time over here. Hello there, doggos. Might be up this way. That is a big moon. Holy crap. Compared to the size of the Erdtree though, Erdtree's fucking massive. Okay. Aha! See, I knew what I was doing. I knew where I was going. Awesome, Starlight Shard. Beautiful. So that was Weeping, Limgrave, the... directly. Okay, give me the map link because that sounds just. You're not being very clear. Elden Ring interactive map. Oh, there. That is very clear. Thank you, interactive map. I guess go here. It's fine. Man, I wish I actually kept the potion and got Dung Eater. Dung Eater's a really good summon. Like, I think he's probably one of the best summons in the game, because he's an NPC, and he's just really good. But oh well. I'll want to fight all of the DLC bosses solo anyway, so yeah. Just give it a bit of help for Melania. Oh, there are bats. Oh my lord, there are bats. Holy shit. Yeah, there's just a few. Hopefully I can fast travel and not get attacked. Okay, they're gone. Cool. Yep, the Bestial Sanctum one. We don't want to get that one yet. The Church of the Plague and the Caelid. Mount Galmir. South of the Utter Shack, yep, Shaded Castle, Flame Peak, then Cathedral Manor Cells. Yep, okay, that's all we can get currently. So, let me fix up my stream, and let's, I guess let's go back to here quickly, and let's get the Amber Starlight, because we'll need that. And we'll need runes as well, actually. I forgot about that, we need a bunch of runes to buy spells, so... yeah. We have a few things to do, but that's the start. We've got all the Starlight shards, which will be what Salafis will want to buy. Or want us to use as currency. Bonk. Yo! Knight's Greatsword! No, if you're still here. Knight's Greatsword. And also laying down Knight's Greaves. But Knight's Greatsword, really, really good sword there with the DS2 moveset. Awesome. That is a really nice, really nice weapon. Very happy with that one. Getting some really decent drops this run, which is really surprising. Or if they stealth increase drop rates, it feels like they may have. Time for some calamari. Oh! Octopus head obtained! Oh, lucky day! Awesome! I fucking love the octopus head. Such a wacky headpiece to have in the game. And I love it being in here. It's so good. Oh, cool. And Amber Starlight. I wonder if that's Mikola and Melanie or someone else. Okay, well, that's the Amber Starlight. I guess let's head up this way. Or we can head up the other side for the Falling Star Beast. I guess let's actually go to the Falling Star Beast. He sounds more interesting than Flowers and Rune Bears. Also, let's just be careful that we don't get shot by ballistae on the way over here. What great job those ballista men are doing, just letting me go around the side and circumvent their guard duties. I mean, I guess they're not really there for me. They're there to prevent armies from progressing through, but like... Eh. Ooh. Gravity Stone. I have fire damage. Your shield does not protect much against fire. 421. So close. More Gravity Stone fans. Beautiful. I wonder what all of the meteorites are used for. I guess they're smithing stones, like the upgrades for weapons for the various soldiers. So like, that's why they're mining these. Because that's like all the mines in the game are like where ancient meteorites fell or something, isn't it? I hear more mining. I can hear them. Can't see them currently. That knight's just like, what do I do? Okay, I think that's all of the gravity miners taken out, Stark Callers, whatever they are. Okay, I guess it's oh bloody hell, it's nearly 5 o'clock, I just noticed. I don't. Oh, I may have to stop early tonight actually, because I have to cook rice. Ah shit. Ow shit. Oh! Ow. Oh really? Come on. Thanks, mate. Oh, the stagger. Beautiful. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Also, we went down. We went from like 9 viewers down to 1. What the hell happened? Also, why does that one give less stone rewards than the one in the tunnel that's in Caelid? What even is balancing in this game? Awesome. I think up here is a Trina Lily somewhere. Or Mikola Lily, actually. Even worse. Trina Lily is actually really good, but Mikola Lily is only used for a couple things. I think it's only used for one thing, actually. And that's the, Bewitching Branches, which I have some for Niall. Took them as my starter gift. And that'll be interesting to see how that goes. Can you, like, jump up here and fight me? Because that'd be fantastic. There he goes. That was not the attack I thought. Whoa! Man, what even is fucking distance on these attacks? Fucking what? Oh, and I was nowhere near a Steak America. Okay, cool. Piece of shit, fucking hate you. Oh, that's fine. I'll just right up the side here again. I'll go for the side of Grace past them and try and take them out differently. Because they're kind of annoying, those two. Another just poorly thought out gank fight. Like, I think you're meant to use Spirit Ashes to keep one of them occupied while you focus the other, but like, your Spirit Ash will last all of like 3 seconds against the Shield and Halberd one. Torch one, they have a slightly bit of time because he's a bit weaker, but like, because you can't control Spirit Aggro, you can't control which one of them they're going to attack. Like, other Cursed Blood Pots, but they're not the most reliable, so... So what about me? It isn't fair. I've had enough and I want my share. Can't you see? I want to live. Okay. But like, I think the Spirit Ashes are a playstyle option, but I don't think they should be enforced. I kind of go with like the moniker like Elden Ring gives you a bunch of tools, you should use them, but at the same time you shouldn't be required to engage with mechanics you don't find interesting, unless they're just like a core central mechanic like the combat is. But like, I don't think Spirit Summoning is quite a core mechanic. It's not in depth enough to really be that. But I think, approaching from this way, we should get close enough to their trigger point where he starts moving. So he should leave us alone. And this dude's going to start walking as well, but he takes a little bit longer to get going. And he's a little bit weaker. Like, that doesn't do much damage. And there's the first tree sentinel taken down. Easy peasy. Just need to take out the second one now, who has moved a little bit further down and out of the way. So that's how you meant to split them apart, is you just let the other one just wander down. Kind of a bit silly that you have to deal with it like this, but whatever. Oh, you fucker! Let me get into like actual tree sentinel mode, because I have the space to actually fight him. Okay, quit eating my inputs when it comes to dodging. I know Miyazaki enjoys a good input for lunch, but like, quit eating mine. Watch out for that. Okay, cool. I love the camera being so far up my ass I can't dodge any of this. Oh, goddamn lava screwed me. Honestly, yeah, I forgot they could reflect my projectiles as well. That kind of caught me off guard. I was like, oh shit, I forgot I could do that. Fuck. Oh, there we go. Awesome. A trace little duo taken down. Lovely. Definitely one of my least favorite bosses, just because I don't like duo fights very much in Elden Ring, and that's a particularly bad duo fight as well. So, yeah. Also, laying down mat. Beautiful. Oh, I should actually go up to Volcano Manor and get the Volcano Manor map. Or, not Volcano Manor, the Gulmere map. I can do that later, that's fine. I guess let's go over this way. I saw butterflies. Damn it. Go back, Poe. Get the butterflies. God, that's some nice flower damage. Like, my god, I love this weapon for the flower damage. Everything about Spell's weapon could be complete arse, but the damage against the flowers, so good. Anything that makes these flowers not feel like the literal M1 Abrams in fucking Elden Ring would be just, it's just good. Did I use FP on? Like, I had lower... Okay, I don't even know. Like, get the Black Flame out, though. It should be good against Perfumers. And their damn shields. And their damn spells. And everything. Not enough to murder them. Interesting. You bastard. Just... I was wandering around the corner right as I decide to do it. Easy. Right, time to go prune some plants. And also see if there's any other loot down here, but I don't think there is. Just lots of budding cave moss. And crystal cave moss. And probably regular cave moss as well. But not Kate Moss, she's not down here, unfortunately. Don't slam me. I was like, where's the stagger? He's gonna slam me if it doesn't happen in the next 3 seconds. Living jar shards. Okay. Where's the perfumer? There they are. Let me kill your babies first. You know, why not? Get some lava going. Get some heat up in here. Beautiful. At least those flowers give, like, a decent amount of runes. Like, at least that's something. Maybe, I don't know. It looks like I don't actually know if they gave more or not. Okay, perfume bottle, jar shards as well. Yeah, living jar shards again. Yeah, these are probably the same poachers that go after Alexander's village, or Jarbian's village, or whoever's village you want it to be. Well, that was easier than expected. Okay, cool. Arteria leaf, beautiful. There we go. You can jump onto this branch here and then jump up here, but like, I've fallen doing that so many times that I just find it safer to climb up the side here because, yeah. Don't these explode? No. Did they fix that? I thought these were madness ones. Oh my god, why the long animation? And more budding. Okay, it's Omen Killer and a big fuck off flower time. Oh, I am so terribly sorry, Omen Killer. That is a nice green. How do you like black? Haha. Predicted. Hello, Travis the Detective. How are you? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Well, there's another Omen Killer cleaver. Well, actually, that's our first Omen Killer cleaver, isn't it? Yeah! But, awesome. I guess let's clear this path here? Maybe? Yeah? Sure, why not? There's a Rune Bear and some other, like, minor enemies to take out, I guess. I didn't bother killing after Tree Sentinels. Right, there's 39 Vigor, one more Vigor, and we'll be staying at 40 Vigor for a while. Only really need 60 Vigor much later, so yeah. I think, what was it, Ouroboros, I think, put out a tweet saying, like, 60 Vigor is required at level 125, and I believe he's specifically referring to PvP. Like, when you're versing other players, you need that little bit more health that you get going up to 60. It's crucial. But for, like, PvE, you don't really need it. And, unless you're at a certain point. Maybe Melania and Erdtree having a 60 is, like, good, but I find 40 is enough for a lot of the game. If you have decent armor as well. Why did I go for the attack when I knew that he was going to do that? Oh, wake up. It's been... You've been awake for hours now. You're not meant to be falling asleep. God. Okay. Yeah, I don't think there's really anything else down here. There's nothing with the soldiers and knights and stuff up there, so I'm not really going to bother checking them out, but... I'm not going to bother with the bears. Yeah, I think that's... fine. Oh, bear. Okay, fine. I'll kill the bear. Come here. Wait, there's another bear. Having barbecued bear for tea, boys. There we go. How many runes do I... Oh, I have a, I don't know if this is going to be enough, but we'll go see. This may be enough. Because the sooner I get Selvus' quest done, the sooner I can get Ronnie's quest done. Because if I do Ronnie's quest right now, then I lose out on Magic Scorpion Charm, which is kind of dumb. So, trying to get this out of the way, and then I can give Ronnie the... to give her the Finger Slayer Blade. That's the word. And I've already bought everything from Pitia, so it is just Selvus left. And Bly's gonna go insane, and EG's gonna get killed by assassins. Man, From really loves their happy outcomes for their characters, don't they?
Well done, very well. Knowledge of the soul. I doubt, if you put it. You wished well.
Okay, Phalanx, Retaliation, Ice Crack, and Freezing Mist. Need all of those.
So, it's... I may have expected... You break your fish fine and well. You trick and I believe that you yearn for... Well, but perhaps now.
We can pick up, I think I made Thurlina or Jarwhite. I'm gonna get Thurlina. Her healing stuff is, I think, good. Right, let's leave, and let's quit, and hopefully there's something else for us now. From Soft questing, my favourite part of every From Software game. I really hate that this is like the only Scorpion Charm that is locked behind a quest line. Like, I feel like it really shouldn't have been. It makes sense, like, Celibus magic, you know.
Begging for another...
Okay. Is he not gonna... Have I not got enough Starlight tokens yet? Is he not gonna talk to me yet until I get more of them? I thought it was 5. And then we should be good. I love Elden Ring quests, man. That is so fun.
Begging for a... That remains... What's quite the key? But I'm afraid I can hum. Why don't if you the soul of... And once... Oh, yes.
Awesome.
You're proving I've not had. Begging for a... That
Okay, and then I think we quit out again. Like, this is just one area that I really hope they improve on and change up massively for the next game is the questing. Because this is just not acceptable, I would say. Like, it was good when the game was linear and you would progress through the stuff naturally, but like having to sit there and quit out multiple times to progress a quest line is just not natural. It's just... no.
It will which I employ to fool. Just then I rather with that and even where the bliss goodness to think yes I am please. Just this.
Cool. That's all we needed from Selvus. I don't need to actually pick up the drought or anything like that. I don't want to. Like, I can just get Ronnie to forgive me. Like, that's the thing I can do. But, like, I'd rather just not piss her off in the first place because I'm not a douchebag who drugs sleeping women. Unlike Selvus, who wants us to drug a sleeping woman. Yeah, no, that's just creepy no matter how you look at it.
Not blood. Even in my... It is in thy... My thanks. Soon
Hey!
my thank. A strange... I am sir. I must thank you. May it was but... What is it? I too...
Cool. Well, we got the Karian inverted statue. So we can go... I guess... do that? Why not? Why not do that? Why not do that, I say, as it's probably going to be suffering and misery, but... Miriam is only slightly frustrating to fight. Insert 15 clips of me raging against Miriam, but, you know, it's fine. Okay, this should be upside down now. Yep, awesome. Okay, if I charge it, I get hit, but if I just don't charge it, I don't get hit. Yep, and then they teleport. Awesome. Nothing over... Well, I can drop down there, but I can also drop down over here, so that's fine. Are you really trying to target me from all the way down there? Jesus, you were dedicated to your job, Miriam. Guarding the Karian secrets, I guess, which I guess the big secret here is Rani's corpse. Oh, I get Saliva's set soon. Yeah, awesome. Wait, what happened to the other dude? Did he fall off? I don't know. Oh no, there he is. What's up, dude? Thanks, lock on. Thanks. I love locking onto everything except the thing attacking me. Let's wait for Miriam to shoot. And then hit it with the laser. God damn it! Lucidity. Beautiful. I guess let's kill the hands over the side. Because why not? Can I drop down here safely? Or is it going to be stubborn? Thank you. God. Oh my god, I like almost glitched off the edge there. I hate this area so much because glitchy bloody jumping. Or something, I don't know. Oh, hello. Okay, some bolts. Smithing stone. Well, somber smithing stone too. They take a bit to die because I'm setting them on fire, unfortunately. There we go. Man, this area is just so cool. Just a neat idea. Just flipping an entire level upside down. Like, so cool. Nothing up here, but there is on these lower banisters. I can see an item there for sure. And, oh, there's one over there as well. Okay, glistone fireflies, kinda interesting, but not really useful. And holy proof dried liver, those are actually pretty nice because lots of holy bosses in the late game. Lovely. Cool. Fantastic. Yes, I don't know what else to do other than just run around in circles because nothing happened. Cool. Really, really cool level though. I really like it. It's really short, but it's really interesting at the same time. Really, really shows Karian magic as well. Outside of just like the offensive Karian spells and all that, it shows like, oh, they can conjure entire illusory upside down towers. Like, that's fucking cool. I guess time for Fatty. Who is resistant to fire, and I have a lot of fire. So, we'll see how this goes. Oh, how come his is faster than mine, and has better range? Like covering a black flame off. Oh! Okay. That's just one parry po, it's not that impressive. Okay, but two? And knocking me into the black flame with his fat fucking belly, that's pretty impressive. Okay, he's gonna explode. Yep. Ow. Okay, we're good though. He should stop any minute now. And we should be good. Are you gonna stop any minute now? Oh my god. Are you doing it again? I hate this thing sometimes, man. What do you mean? Fucking stop! And again with the fucking fat. Oh, and the noble presence as well. Oh, I don't have parry shield on. That's why I didn't parry. I was like, why didn't I get that parry? Because I don't have a shield on. No. No more. At least he wasn't on the elevator, which is good. Also, these shouldn't pull the sleeves back. Yes, beautiful. I do like the Godskin Apostle and Noble bracelets because they work with sleeves, which is fantastic. Also, thank God he wasn't on an elevator because that would have been a lot worse. Actually, I think elevator Noble's a little bit easier, personally. Less stuff for him to do in such a confined area. Tends to stand pummel bashes a lot, which are really, really easy parry. Well, really easy attacks to parry. Okay, and let's go up here and get the Int Talisman. It's always disappointing that the Int Talisman's so late in the game, but, like, I guess with intelligence being such a high dedication stat in the first place, it doesn't really matter that much at any point in the game. Any amount of Int is helpful, I guess. Spin, spin, spin. Right. Let's head out here. Let's get this grace. Oh, you get the Cursed Mark of Death. That's the whole reason why we came up here. Cursed Mark of Death. But, I don't really need it. So... Alright, hello, Rani. There we go. Beautiful. Let's go back to Rani's Rise. Because she would have left, and... we can get the portal up top. Well, we can get the Side of Grace up there. The portal is in the other tower to head to Noxtella, but we don't need to head there quite yet. But I want to get the Side of Grace up here because of lore stuff. God, my character's fucking ugly. I tried to make a good looking character and made like an abomination. God. Really struggled with the nose and character creation for Elden Ring. Just nose and character creation is very difficult. Okay, right. Side of Grace here, and Rani has left to her tower, and this points you to where Rani's gone, so that points you over to her other tower. Let's go to the moon gazing grounds, and let's go get Salivus's set, and also go down to Pitia and get Dolores' sleeping arrow, which will be good. And I think I'm going to end off shortly as well. I think tomorrow we'll probably continue through Altus and finish that up. And also probably Mount Gelmir. And then maybe Noxtella, but maybe not. Moonlight also is quite high level, so I might do Volcano Manor instead, but I'd need a good replacement weapon for this before I do Volcano Manor, because lots of fire in Volcano Manor, so lots of stuff that is resistant to it. Awesome, Preceptor set. I do quite like a lot of his stuff. It is very, very nice looking. Obviously without the hat, but you know. The hat part of it is kind of a bit too much for me, but the rest is pretty good. at the end of the day, they were still puppets. Deprived of their free will. Cool. Pity's bell-bearing and Dolores' sleeping arrow. Beautiful. Killed by his own puppets. Let's go back to Table of Grace, I guess. Oh boy. And I may actually use Salivus's stuff. Let's see, Alter Garments. Let's actually do that. Take the cape off it. And it's actually pretty nice looking. Also pretty light as well. But yeah, like really, really cool looking. I actually really, really like it. Also, it's because the sleeves don't retract like they do with other stuff. Yeah, you can't see the bracelets. Oh, that's interesting. I would need some, like, actual gloves, like the Preceptor's gloves, like, actual gloves. What about the, Raw Remains gauntlets actually kind of work with it, because they're gloves, so they actually kind of work. And the Champion braces, yeah, because they cuff off the wrist and... Yeah... Iron gauntlets actually work pretty well, actually. So I think I'll stick with that. Let's see. I picked up the Commoner's headband, didn't I? Yeah. We will not take Jerusalem. Nah, a bit too rusty, unfortunately, with that one. I don't think this works with particularly shiny metals like that. I mean, it is shining on headband, but... I mean, the Master Confidence is just the Preceptor's big hat with, all that stuff. I mean... I really, really do like these hoods, and the colour goes well with anything. We'll get Navy hood next time, I think. So I may switch to Navy hood next time, but I think I'll stick with that. And then the pants. I guess bandits look good. Prisoners are okay. Page is actually pretty good. Actually pretty dark. I quite like Page, actually. Oh, I just took them off by mistake. Whoops. You jump up here with a bit of light. Yeah, they're actually kind of dark, which is actually quite good. Still not sure about this hat. I could... And yeah, Champion headband works pretty well because it's pretty dirty. I actually think Bandit looks really good with this. I like seeing my hair as well, actually. Although I may switch to the Navy hood later. I think that's okay. Actually, Confessor boots with the white actually pretty good. Because there's like... Yeah, there's like actually some lighter colours. What about Foot Soldier? Foot Soldier also works. I think actually I'll go Foot Soldier. They're always a good option, actually. I quite like Foot Soldier. Yeah, we'll stick with those. Awesome. New fashion, thanks to Salivus dying. Nice. Always for new fashion. Fantastic. What else do we have? I think I can upgrade my seal. Yes, it's on to 6s. Do I want to use 6s? Yeah. I can upgrade that a couple more times, it's pretty good. Cool. And actually, I'm gonna get AIDS real quick.
I am circumstance.
Yes, hurry up and hug me.
You are what you found. It is, but come back. I will take.
It's faster to fast travel and go through the loading screen and go back to her than it is to deal with that bloody animation. At least it feels like it. Probably isn't, but like... It's so slow.
Would you like the blessing? Would you like now?
Hold me. Thank you.
You asked. I was after I lay to do so before I was a prey. Despite so please. My dear, might I? Could you please? Assert it's a very so I'd like it's a very then good day.
So yeah, I think the dagger belongs to Dee's brother, and I think that's why he knows where it came from.
I thank you. So what can I do? Well, how did you? Well, I know very. Why don't I? Good work.
Okay, and then we fast travel again. I'm still questing. Let's look at us the Twin Dharma set, which I can give to his brother later if I want to.
Stolen, and now, though I hark round, we live in what right our Lord.
Okay, best animation ever, by the way. Oh, cool. So that's that done. Let me make sure that I use that Bulletin's Blessing. I do not want to have that health debuff for any longer. I have 13,000. Let me just... Sorry, I'm just doing a bunch of quest cleanup. I should be ending off, but like, I'm remembering quest cleanup stuff that I can do. Equipment, let me get Radan's armor. Because Radan's armor, if I go back to Bok, any armor that is demigods, or just bought from Enya, I think even the Briar stuff works. Any armor that you get from her that can be altered will unlock the dialogue with Bok to talk about demigod equipment.
Ready to make master your wardrobe, and that a royal's just wait. Thank you. Amazing the spec. Are you certain? I'll polish. I'll be the now. I'll be master. Would you? I heard that you and and you'd so please allow you, my lord, please and please. Do you think that I must? Oh, I need to learn. Going and please.
Awesome. So I do that because gotta make Bok happy. Bok's a really just nice character. I like having a nice character like Bok. Like, obviously he has a tragic ending, but like, if you don't give him a level tier and just treat him nicely, then he just, you know, continues on as normal, and he doesn't get a bad ending. So, you know, one of the few characters that does not get a horrible ending, which I really like. Awesome. So yeah, I think that's enough for today. Only 3.5 hours of streaming, but I did start late, unfortunately, because of shopping. But tomorrow we should be all good to do normal time. I think nothing on tomorrow that I can remember, so it should be normal time tomorrow. So tomorrow's plan, I think, is just to finish up Altus, and head into Mount Gelmir, and probably do the Volcano Manor quest lines. Obviously, because of Juno Hoslo, we can't do Rykard until Mountaintops, but that's okay, I don't mind too much. We also have the Underground to do as well. I may leave Deeproot until after Lane Dell and the Lane Dell sewers, just because of the bit past the Frenzied Flame that you have to go down Deeproot, but not too sure. I may do Deeproot after Noxtella or do Deeproot before Noxtella, I don't know. We'll see. see what the plan is tomorrow when I start streaming. So yeah. Once again, thank you all for watching. Thank you members of the channel. So Dean, Nico, Nah, Cat, Lightgazer, and Ryan. Also thank you to Patreon member John. All your support is greatly appreciated. I think everyone's can support. It does mean a lot to me. And yeah, once again, thank you very much for watching. Sub, like, comment, as always, really helps the channel out. And yeah, once again, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Take care, guys. Have a good one.